So, most, if not all of you watching this video have played or at least watched people play Call of Duty growing up. It'd be that every Christmas, you would ask for the new yearly release, whether it be a Modern Warfare or a Black Ops title. But this year, doesn't look very promising. Looking at the gaming industry and specifically Call of Duty franchise. The issue is how poorly optimized Modern Warfare 2 is, or really how horribly optimized Modern Warfare 3 will be. Now, with Modern Warfare 3 right around the corner and it having a quote-unquote upgraded engine, will we face the same problems as Modern Warfare 2? Let's begin with my computer specs. My specs are a Intel i9-10900K, an NVIDIA RTX 3070, and 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM. A more detailed part list is going to be in the video's description. For our baseline, we're going to use Modern Warfare 2, of course. In Modern Warfare 2, I'm getting around 160 frames per second at minimum settings with DLSS on quality using the in-game benchmark. For the other games, I'm going to be choosing competitive shooters like CS2, Overwatch 2, and Rainbow Six Siege. In CS2, I got around 200 FPS in the lows, 240 for the averages, and 300 for the max. In Overwatch 2, I got lows in the 200s, 300 for the average, and 400 max. In R6, it was fairly consistent, being either below or above 200 FPS by give or take 15 FPS. In Modern Warfare 2's predecessor, MW 2019, I was getting 100 FPS on normal settings with DLSS off. To put this into perspective, the 10900K and 3070 were released in 2020, 2 years before the release of MW2, which really highlights how little of a hardware issue this is compared to a issue with the developers. It's been more and more apparent that in the gaming industry, we've been relying on upscaling like AMD Radeon's FSR and NVIDIA RTX's DLSS instead of optimizing their games and their game engines. I mean, other than Modern Warfare 2, we can see this in more recent releases like City Skylines 2 and even Unreal Engine 5. Even with me blaming it on the game developers, hardware manufacturers are also at fault here. NVIDIA and Intel have been lacking recently, with NVIDIA's 40 series being released with less than viable VRAM for today's modern games. Intel isn't looking too bright on the other side, with 14th gen being released as a new generation, even though it is a 13th gen refresh. We've entered the age of PC hardware, where we accept marginal improvements at the same cost as the last generation's tech, a ripple effect from the rest of the tech industry. All hands pointed at Apple. Looking at a comparison of the 13900K and 14900K says a lot, with the only key differences being an increased clock speed of 0.2 GHz on the 14900K and 192 gigs of supported RAM. Back to Call of Duty though, it's hard to find myself buying Modern Warfare 3 with the current state of Call of Duty. The FPS says a lot when we look at Warzone 2, But it gets worse with me getting around 900, no, not 900 at all, 90 to 100 FPS, with me getting average around 76 FPS. I do have to take into account that there is so much going on in the Warzone game mode, but it is still ridiculous how little care Activision puts into how smoothly their game runs. Another point I have to bring up is that Modern Warfare 2 was released as an unfinished game and didn't bring all the good features that everyone praised about Modern Warfare 2019 over to Modern Warfare 2. Features such as the movement, which was fast, smooth, and easy to learn, feels jittery in Modern Warfare 2. Recently, Call of Duty as a whole has a very big elephant in the room, and that is skill-based matchmaking. One of the biggest things that made Call of Duty fun during the OG Modern Warfare 2 era was being at the top of the lobby, toning noobs, and not getting absolutely sweated on by a 250-pound guy living in their mom's basement. I even remember near the release of Modern Warfare 2 that we, the player base, would get another year of updates as a DLC at half the cost of the game. But here we are with Modern Warfare 3 being released at $70. With the addition of zombies to a Modern Warfare title, it really sounds like Activision is desperate for Modern Warfare 3 to do well with how much Modern Warfare 2 flopped. Releasing games as unfinished products has been common in the industry ever since Fortnite came out with the idea of a battle pass, revolutionizing the gaming industry for the worse, with content being locked behind paywalls. Other than new seasonal battle passes as updates, we as players don't see any more meaningful updates to the game as much as we used to. And to fully enjoy said seasonal updates, we gotta pay up for that battle pass. I really do hope that Call of Duty does listen to their players, but that has been less and less prevalent in the industry due to corporate greed. But to conclude the video, to Activision, I'm $70 out of their pockets from the $7.53 billion that they make a year. So I won't make much of a difference. Hey guys, Val here. I know this isn't like one of my usual gaming clips video where I will just put together some cool clips of like me playing CS2 or something. But I really wanted to talk about the state of Call of Duty and how it could affect the rest of the gaming industry. Probably not. If you guys did like the video, then consider dropping a like and subscribing to my YouTube channel. That's it. Peace.